Thank you, councillors. Thank you, staff. Thank you, members of the public who are here and members of the public who are tuning in online. I would like to declare this meeting open, and in doing so, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Noongar Wadandi people, and their continuing connection to land, waters, and community. We pay our respects to all members of the Aboriginal communities and their cultures, and to elders past, present, and emerging. I'd like to acknowledge them and any elders who are here or watching online. Thank you for joining us. Announcements from myself, councillors. He has been with us for 2.2 weeks now, but I would like to take this opportunity to formally welcome our new CEO, Mr. Alan Ferris, sitting to my left. Thank the panel and the council for going through that process of appointing Mr. Ferris. It's obviously been a couple of weeks working with him, but even though this part of the meeting is normally announced for myself to make announcements, I would like to give this opportunity to the CEO to say a few words. Before I do, I'll just hit the clock though.
Thank you, Mayor, and thanks for giving me less than 5 minutes. I'll take less than 5 minutes. Look, I'm enormously proud to be the CEO of Bunbury. Going through the interview process, you know what I'm looking to bring to the city, and really it's about a conversation around how we move the city forward. I'm looking forward to being part of the City of Bunbury community. As people know, I've bought a home here, and I want to live and feel the community that is Bunbury and be part of that. Last weekend I got the opportunity to do a little bit of that, being part of the music festival, seeing the Fringe event, going to the Sterling Street Arts Centre, going to the community forum with Don, that you wouldn't necessarily get the opportunity to do if you weren't living and being in the city like I am. So I think we've got great opportunity here to, as a community, as an elected member group, as an organisation, to really reposition the City of Bunbury, and I'm really excited about that opportunity and being here. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, CEO, on behalf of the council. We're very much looking forward to working closely with you, and for those in the community who haven't had an opportunity, I'm sure Alan's looking forward to meeting you guys too. He has been busy because we have some awards here. Not sure he was totally part of these, but the City of Bunbury was the recipient of the Woilang Award for Workplace Wellbeing with over a population of 15,000 people. So that was given to the City of Bunbury from LG Professionals WA. So congratulations to the City on that part. And we also won the 2023 National Awards of Excellence for Place-Based Awards of Parks over 500,000, 0.5 million. City of Bunbury and Place won that award on a national level. I think that was circulated through social medias earlier, a few weeks ago, but congratulations to the city and everyone, this council, former councils and staff members who are part of that process, which includes you now, Mr. CEO. So well done, and well done to the city on that. And well done to Place, who are obviously joint winners with that for the city. Thank you, councillors. We are all here. There is one declaration of interest on the screen there for item 10.4.1, and I have received another declaration of interest for the same item, item 10.4.1. This item is from Councillor Todd Brown. It's an impartial interest as one of the nominees. I'm not going to give any other details around because it's a confidential item, but he knows one of the nominees is effectively the impartial interest. He'll stay in the room for the vote on that. Is there any other declarations of interest on this item, or any items I should say? Thank you. When we get to the item 10.4.1, Councillor Andrew will leave the room. We haven't received any questions from the public at this stage. Thank you. Confirmation of the previous minutes. Somebody happy to move the previous minutes? Thank you, Councillor Quain. A seconder, Councillor Steele. I'll put that, councillors. Those in favour? That's carried. Thank you. And there are no minutes from our advisory committees. We haven't received any petitions, no requests for deputations or presentations for tonight either. So councillors, dealing with the agendas tonight, at this stage coming out for discussion or voting is item 10.3.5, which does require an absolute majority, and item 10.4.1, as Councillor Andrew has a financial interest, that needs to come out. They are the ones coming out for discussion at this stage. Is there any other for discussion? If everybody is okay with that, somebody happy to move that we move 10.21, 10.31, 10.32, 10.33 and 10.34 en bloc? Councillor Steele, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Quain. I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried unanimously. Thank you. Councillors, 10.3.5, this item does require an absolute majority. Could I have somebody move the executive recommendation? Thank you, Councillor Andrew. Is there a seconder? Councillor Kozisek, thank you. Is there likely to be any debate on this, councillors? If that's the case, I'll put that item. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried, thank you. Item 10.4.1, thanks, Councillor Andrew. Thanks, councillors. We have the recommendation there in front of us. Is somebody happy to move that recommendation? Thanks, Councillor Steck. Is there a seconder? Councillor Turner, thank you. Likely to be any debate on this item, councillors? Questions? Fine, yes. So just stand. Thanks, Councillor Kozisek. So your question, if your question relates to members from that matrix, then yes, it will be.
Sorry, yeah, I just need clarification.
You need clarification? If that's the case,
Sorry.
Councillor Steele's moving that we just move behind closed doors.
Thank you.
Councillor Kozisek, happy to second that?
Yes, certainly.
Could I put that we move behind closed doors? That's carried. Thank you, councillors. For members of the public, there's just a confidential attachment to this agenda item. Council has just moved to go behind closed doors to answer a question. I don't believe it will be too long, so feel free to join us very quickly. Thank you for those who've rejoined. Apologies for that, just getting some clarification. We did have this item has been moved by Councillor Steck, and it was seconded by Councillor Turner. You did, yes. I was just confirming that to make sure we knew where we're at. Thanks now, councillors. Was there likely to be any debate on this? If that's the case, happy to put the recommendation as reads. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried unanimously. Thank you very much. Thanks for that, councillors. Could somebody just grab Councillor Andrew for me, please? Thank you. Councillors, we have the motion on notice here from Councillor Gassab. Councillor Gassab has indicated he may wish to defer this for one round. I'll just defer to you, Councillor Gassab, just to seek your intentions.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Yes, I'd appreciate it if we can defer it until the 12th of December Ordinary Council meeting. Very quick explanation. There's several things happening. A forum by Anglicare and WA Alliance for Emergency Housing on the 7th of December, something else on the 8th. A couple of people want to deputise, including an academic and also people from in the industry. So, Mr Mayor, I think it would make sense just to solidify my motion on homelessness and housing solutions working group, which is I want to maintain. So, for the benefit of everybody, including people that are here, I've spoken with, who are attending, I'd really appreciate if we can just adjourn it until the 12th of December.
Yeah,
and
sure.
You might want to expand on it.
Yeah, so, and Councillor, just for your clarity, this doesn't require a deferral, a procedural motion to defer, because it's a councillor's motion. If Councillor Gassab wishes to defer that, it can go through there. Through that process, we don't need to vote to defer that. As Councillor Gassab has indicated, there is potentially some information to come out of the meeting on the 7th of December, which is open to all members of the public, I'm aware. Obviously, the city will be represented there as well, have been invited. And there is a meeting on the 8th of December, which I was invited to today. I will be away, the CEO will be there, but I'll be asking the deputy to represent me. And this item, as it reads at the moment, will come back for the 12th of December. Potentially, with some new information out of those meetings. So that being the case, a question, or Councillor Steele?
If it's deferred, is Councillor Gassab allowed to then change this motion?
So as you can see at the moment, the motion that Councillor Gassab did put up has stayed as the initial motion. So there'll be further conversations between the councillor, Councillor Gassab, I should say, and the CEO. The CEO has an executive recommendation there, but obviously that, at this stage, we work through as it is. Whether or not that executive recommendation is updated with some change, when this motion then comes back, it'll be up to Councillor Gassab to either raise his motion or any executive recommendation that comes out of that. Thank you. So with that said, we'll move past this item. We don't need to deal with that. That'll be back on the agenda on the 12th. And we'll carry on. There was, I believe, I did receive a notice from a question from a member earlier. I didn't have that question in front of me. Councillor Gassab, do you have a question?
Mayor, just come to my attention, there is a City of Bunbury Community Forum on the 30th of December about reconciliation journey. I'm just wondering whether you can expand a little bit on that, because I'm not sure I've received communication on it.
Sure. I can give information where I can. There is more information to come, Councillor Gassab. Our First Nations officer at the city here has been planning this with our Director of Communities for a little while. This item that came out was more of a placeholder than anything to set that date. It is in the councillor diaries as well. It is open to the public, and it was about getting that on the agenda. The First Nations officer has unfortunately been unwell this week, so isn't here. So that's why some of the information hasn't been circulated as much, but that information will be coming out. It's going to be a forum around a yarning session, is what has been discussed about the city's next steps in that process. So more information will come from that, but the 13th of December will be the date for anyone interested. Thank you. I believe that brings us to a close. Councillors, there's no further business. For those who have joined us this evening, thank you very much. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all. I declare this meeting closed.